Iced out, Cuban lane, Rolex, VVS, pinky ring. Walk the same, talk the same, stay the same. Fuck the fame, never change. Cause I cannot wait until they set me free. So I finally can spend the rest of my days with you, girl.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Peace. I'm back again with another video. So I'm in here IRL just to tell you guys a couple of things what happened. So I did my intro already, but as soon as I finished filming this video, I figured out that my mic wasn't on. So this video is about I using ChatGPT to give me a challenge for Pokemon TCG. If y'all don't know what that is, it's a Pokemon trading card game for mobile. And me and my friend plays all the time. So I had ChatGPT give me a challenge, and I pressed record. So everything I do was in ChatGPT idea. So if y'all want some more ChatGPT stuff, let me know down in the comments. This may not have no outro, because I remember, actually this will have an outro. This is my postponed intro. That's all I need is the intro. So without further ado, I'm gonna let y'all go. Watch this video. Thanks for taking your moment to come watch my video. I really appreciate it. And yeah, enjoy the video. Since I lost this challenge, I will sing a song created by ChatGPT, singing about Magic Cup. Yeah, this song is complete AI and give me some beat suggestions, so we're gonna get to it. I'm not looking forward to this. I'm going off of looks. Let's go. Let's get to it. Yeah. I caught you in the Pokeball, only in the leg. Said you be my MVP, that was my mistake. You flop it around with 30 HP, but somehow you meant the world to me. My friends are laughing, say you never shine, but I saw potential through that useless splash line. My G cup, you splash in my soul. You don't evolve, but you make me whole. No damage done, but my heart you hate. You are the king of flops, and I'm down with it. Try to will candy you, but I held back. I didn't want to get with those. I wanted you intact, your eyes so blank. You're still so dead. But when I see you, I lose my head. I lose my head. I'll throw away my ultra balls just to see you flop down the halls. You don't attack. You don't defend, but I'd wide this pass to the better end. Magic cup, you are my final prize. No woo, no box, no retreat, no loss, no need for weakness. You are strong in heart, and that's why you will always be my card. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Yes, I lost, but I came out with a banger song. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about it. I lost a challenge. I think this is my first time on YouTube history that I ever lost a challenge. So since I lost and I quit on you guys, I had to do that. Let me know what y'all want to see next with ChatGPT. Or with anything, with other games, what other things you want to see. Let me know. I need your input. You feel me? You feel me? It's been a ball. Peace. Second Junior back again with another video. And I'm gone. Peace.